Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Logan Much. Today, COTM Week 9 of the third
There's an E
season,
in there.
the final week of this season on Xbox. This week I am in D1 since I finished, I think, P2 last week, so that's good news. We're on the old wine run of 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 the hills. Yeah, we're in Zentornos for D1. And I'm starting, where am I starting? Hell if I know. Looks like ninth or 8th it is. So yeah, disclaimer, of course, though, a disclaimer, a big disclaimer. I did not record the race. What you're seeing is the streamed version, downloaded, and then re-rendered for whatever. And the webcam, yeah, that's me, my beautiful face. I brought it back, but it's like a cheap ass Microsoft LifeCam HD bullshit, and it's not great quality, um, unfortunately. And that being said, it is off of the stream, so that off of it's the streamed version downloaded from Twitch, so that's even worse. What else is there to say? Oh, the sound quality is also terrible. Because I don't know how to mix sounds very well on the stream. So my voice is extremely loud in the stream, so which compared to the voices in the game and the engine noises or the game sound. So those are like really quiet in the stream. They're gonna be extremely quiet 'cause I have to quiet my own voice down.
Hey, thanks for you're doing a great
The
job.
stream sound, whatever,
Thanks for
down
finishing
for the
for
video,
us.
so that you guys can hear my commentary. Woo! So yeah, there's the heads up real quick. Sorry for wasting a minute and 50 seconds
Right,
of
4:30.
your time with that bullshit intro.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got starting P8. We're gonna go ahead and watch this. I did kind of highlight this already, so it's gonna be a straight through one take wonder of a commentary. So we'll see how it goes.
The race is one in the first corner, so
Don't expect too much. I
brave.
might. I know what's going on, and yeah, here we go. 5 seconds to whatever. Yeah, good
Come on,
stuff. Let me
Smooth.
mute this. Cool. Okay, so get a first of all, Smooth, good job on
Good, I liked it.
holding the button for a while, but I got past command pretty easily. I was pretty hot on my toes after I heard the explosion. Um, got to get those bumps to the right, of course, and really I was kind of nervous going to this first corner. The D3 race we spaced out the grid a lot more than we did in D1, and I was pretty nervous. But I get the bumps on the inside, go for the aggressive overtake on Bry guy,
Oh, rip
risking it
Dubsy.
for the
Poor
biscuit. Had to do it. Poor Dubsy on that corner. Luckily, don't get taken out by the trash bin right there. Taking the hard hairpin, really kind of slides out sometimes. Screaming hits the pole almost and then nails me. Unfortunately, nobody got taken out that way. But yeah, fairly clean for the first few corners of the race, which I'm pretty excited about. Made it up to P4, so 4 positions gained right off the bat. Nice clean overtake in the air over Screaming Skull. That was a nice one. It didn't feel too good in the race, like I didn't really make much of it. But after looking at it just there, it was a big one, big overtake. So now I got Royalty and Dan. Both I'm probably not too experienced on the track. Well, maybe Dan is, but Royalty said he's not been on the track for ages, especially not in Zentorno since he was a reserve. So yeah, so I'm just chasing Royalty and Dan. And Dan, I think, has done some practice. At least I think he hot lapped back in the day. I don't know if he actually done this track or not yet. He might have. I'm not sure if it's in Zentorno either. I'm not sure if he's done it. But I mean, they're all hills
Who's
tracks
not
or
appearing
for hills
offline,
roads.
You
So
cunts. Jesus Christ.
it shouldn't be that too difficult.
Every
And
9
another
weeks in a
point
row.
of this race was the spectators. Apparently, someone is appearing online, allowing their friends poor Royalty.
Jesus.
Or poor Royalty. But yeah, appearing online, people started spectating, and that caused massive frame drops during the race, causing no issues for me, thankfully, but it was a bitch to race in. So now I'm just chasing Dan for a while. I finally kind of caught up to him. I think this is the next lap, probably. But yeah, lap 2. So 6 seconds ahead of Mardonis. That's pretty cool. 1 second behind Dan, but what he just did right there, man, I did that also in practice. The practice session before the race, I did that twice, hitting the inside rock there. Thankfully not doing it in the race. But yeah, so now I'm 5 seconds ahead of Mardonius right now. I think it was a couple more seconds ahead of King Blaze. But currently, no one's in their pits yet, I don't think. Or maybe Blaze has. Blaze, I think, is down 23 seconds, if I can remember that right. So he's done his one pit so far. And so I'm in a position to win this race pretty much because it's like pretty hard to overtake on this track. So, and I'm 5 seconds ahead of Blaze, or ahead of Menace, Mardonius. And I'm ahead of Blaze, my two main threats in this race, I think. So I'm going to stop. Mardonius is going to pass me, so he's going to gain like 5 seconds or so on me, or about 7 seconds it was. It was like a 14-second pit. And then I'll get ahead. I think I'll come out ahead, yeah. So I'm in P2 now, and Blaze, I'm covered off Blaze with that pit. So that was a big pit for me, because now I'm still in a position to win this race, because as you can see, Mardonius is only up 6 seconds on me, and he hasn't done any pits, and I'm ahead of Blaze still by 23. He's only done one pit. He had a rough sector right there, or whatever it is, stint, middle stint. But coming up to the chicane, I nail the inside, and I've never done that in practice at all, so that was kind of new to me. So now I'm P3, now behind John Boy. He hasn't done any pits though, so I'm not too worried about him at the moment, or really at all. But I did lose positions to, I think, I don't know who it was. Yeah, it was. So it was just John Boy. So I'm still behind Menace by 17 seconds now. So he's gained a pit window now. Now he can pit and still be ahead of me. It's like, oh damn. And as you can just see right there, Blaze was only 10 seconds behind me, so he's within my pit window, which means if I pit, I'm going to lose position to him. Mardonius is 18 seconds ahead of me. I think he's only pit once so far, maybe 0 times. He's 18 seconds, so he's probably only pit once. No, 0 times, because I haven't pit, and he has a pit free. So I'm going to go in now. I'm going to lose a position to Blaze. Sorry if this is rushed, but it is what it is. It gets good at the end, kind of. Now Blaze is going to come around past me. I'm going to be behind Blaze, and now Menace. Menace by like a shit ton of seconds, and Blaze only a couple seconds. What happens now? Okay, so Menace is about to come out of the pits and cover off Blaze, in fact, which is like within seconds, or within tenths of a second probably. Menace just barely covers off Blaze. So now the top three we've all done 2 pits, right? And it's coming to the end of the race where, holy shit, we're, I'm still I feel in contention. Maybe not, because like, they could wreck because they're holding each other up, and it's a hills track, and it's kind of frame droppy. And luckily for me, Mardonius actually just wrecked in front of my eyes. So I'm like, holy shit, the opportunity has risen to make some positions. And apparently that flip got him pretty nervous or something. I don't know what happened to him, but he was not very consistent from here on out. He's going to make another mistake in a second, I think, right here. Yeah, he's going to get on the power too early and spin the fuck out. And actually comes back on the track and like, whew, that was kind of close. Sweet, we have a long duration of racing right here, so we're going to relax a little bit. Mardonius is going to keep on battling with him, keep on pushing. Because at this point, he's won the event, basically. He's won the event by showing up to this race. So it's not necessary for him to finish any position, but it's, of course, it'd be nice to finish on a high position in his shoes. Finish strong, and on a good note. But yeah, so P2 now. Mardonius is behind me, getting all the bumps, and in fact, overtaking me on this straight, which is really, really saddening. This happens 2 times from him. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? I guess get more bumps, but it's like, damn. After the hairpin, get the bumps on the right side, going side by side into this twisty bit section. Not even side by side, I guess, but he's close. That means I'm ahead of him. When did he? Oh wait, he passed me right here. I brake. Watch. Yep, right there. I brake a little bit, and then you get side by side. I'm like, oh man. So this is pretty clean racing, though. That's pretty exciting. I'm excited for myself that I did not wreck. I guess not too badly. I did wreck later, but it happens. Now P3. Now Blaze hasn't made too much of a gap in front of us, but he's pretty much clearing the air for himself and walking away at this point. So Mardonius, it's me, and then I think Dan's right behind me in 4th, and then John Boy in 5th. if I can remember that right. Maybe we'll take a look in a second. Not me, but maybe in game I'll push the down button. Hopefully, barely hold that. And on my screen, like, man, I'm thinking, oh man, he might go off the edge. That's amazing, and then he doesn't because of lag. It's like, oh well, whatever. 226, 326, man. So lap 11, that's good stuff. Gonna hang in here. We're not gonna cut again for another 2 minutes or so. So that's exciting for me. I don't gotta. John Boy's behind me. Oh, this is about to be a hell of a line. I think if this is what I think it is, it's about to be emotional. Please be it. Yup, going wide. Woo! Oh man, look at that shit. Oh my goodness. You don't know how many times I've practiced. I've hit that fucking wooden pole, or I've gone off the edge on the beach. But luckily today, on this fine evening, I did not manage to destroy my chances of gaining positions in this race. Still behind Menace. He's hanging in there. A long lap, a lot of chances to make mistakes. Oh man, dude, the first, you guys didn't see the first part of the race, I guess, on my perspective, unless you watch the stream, but I had at least 7 or 8 clean, perfect laps, I think, before I made that mistake on the chicane, the uphill chicane.
Oh, Dad.
And that was nuts to me. It's like,
oh, shit,
rip Mardonius. And it's like, oh, I'm going to go right, of course, and he reverses into me, and now we're clipping inside of each other. It's like, oh, man. And then I'm going 2 wheels. Now I'm in third, behind John Boy, who still has a pit, I'm pretty sure, which I didn't know at the time. I thought I was in third. Oh, there it is, yeah. So at the time, I thought, well, shit, John Boy's in second, and he doesn't have any more pits, but he does actually have a pit, and it's just me and Mardonius fighting for second right now, pretty much. Actually, yeah. But not the threat for him, man. He's gonna get past in this fucking straight again somehow. I guess not somehow. It's obvious because he's getting more bumps or short shifting or brake boosting or something. I'm short shifting. Actually, I wasn't probably short shifting on these in this race. I wasn't doing anything cheap except for curb boosting, but I wasn't gonna get that many burps, curbs and bumps. You know, same thing. As many bumps as he was, and he gets past me. So that's like, I guess that's the level I'm not at, and that's what makes you quick in this game compared to not quick, I suppose. So yeah, going into the second part of the lap now, and seeking out this third position. Dan Weertz is within probably 8 seconds or so. You can see him on the map. I'm not sure how far it is. But this is where my fate is sealed, where I'm not catching Menace for the end of the race, till the end of the race. And then Darren gets past me, and we'll do a little cut right here and fade out, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, there it is. Cool beans. So last lap 13 of 13. You already know something exciting about to happen, because I wouldn't leave this in here if it wasn't going to happen. So we had to watch this whole last lap play out, because it's the last lap of the season. Why not, right? I mean, might as well finish it out. I'm trying to stay clean. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, well, you never know, man. It's really easy to wreck on this track, so I'm like, I'm still pushing 100%. Like usually, typically in other races, what am I doing? In other races, like, you know, I'd be pretty chill. I'm like, I'm not too worried about it. They're like 10 seconds ahead of me, or whatever it is, and I'm like, I'm not gonna catch them. It's pretty easy to stay clean. But in this Hills track last week, D1, I'm thinking, you know what, 100% pushing it. I have to give myself a chance to make something happen if something does happen in front of me. And speak of the devil, Dan Weertz does wreck in front of me. I go for the inside. He blocks me off. Great job from him. Slam on the brakes, not to really destroy him too bad. And now I got to fight with Van, but he does make a mistake there, and I get the easy overtake on the inside. So there's one position. Count them on your fingers. There you go. So now I'm P3. Got to keep Dan behind me a little bit. I don't think he's gonna pass me in the straight, because he wasn't as curb boost guy as Menace. Oh no, because I actually go over the bumps this time instead of leaving them for the fucking other guy to just use them against me on. I'm like, all right, I'll go for the bumps this time, and be a sweat and try hard. But yeah, So now I'm P3. You know, look at that gap between me and Menace, right? That's like about, who knows, about 7 seconds? I'm not sure, I probably won't check because I'm kind of focused on keeping Dane behind me. But like, Blaze is gone, first of all. He's hitting 321s on with ease. Doing these frame drops, I'm hitting 325, so it's like, I'm not catching Blaze, of course. It's the last lap. He's gone. He's won the fucking race. GG to him, right? But Menace was still within reach. If he wrecks, I should be able to at least catch him or overtake him. And keeping in mind, though, Menace has won the event and doesn't need a finish in any particular position for him to win this event. He could be on a hot lap and pushing 100% as well, which means he's trying to go for fastest lap. And, you know, that's not always the smartest option. When if you're trying to go for position, obviously he wasn't too fussed about it.
No.
Whoa, shit, that could have been bad. Many times I've hit that sign and that guardrail in practice. Dan still breathing down my neck within a 10th. GG Blaze for finishing P1 in the last week. Going uphill, I'm pretty confident that Dan's not going to pass me unless I just completely screw up. And I thankfully I defend on him through the chicane. I kind of let off here. I let off to do the chicane without fucking dying, but I also kind of tap the brakes. But as you can see on your screen, Mardonius is off the fucking road. Gone forever. GG to me. P2 and D1 once again. Man. No, not once again. I finished P3 last time. But yeah, good shit to Mo. Mo shots. Sweaty palms for sure.
221. Look at me off.
And that will look at that fucking pace, man. 321, 325, 323, 324. Wait, where's Menace at? 323.8. Man, no one had a 22. That's insane. King Blade's on a fucking another level, man. Yeah, that will wrap it up for me. I think it's been a joy hosting the event, or at least I don't know. I don't want to say hosting because that makes me in charge or whatever. But it's like, dude, I'm just here to race, you know. And I couldn't enjoy racing without you guys. So thank you guys for racing with me. I'm basically using you all so I can fulfill my excitement levels, and it wouldn't be fun without competitive racing, and competitive clean racing was what it's about. And thankfully this event lets us do that. So yeah, big thanks to everybody who has taken part in the event.
Oh yeah,
hopefully season 4 will be a great success as well.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to
that was kind of risky,
getting Mobot set up because it's gonna make things a lot easier for me. I think.
No. What's his name? Royalty was trying to overtake.
But yeah, appreciate guys. Appreciate you all. Sorry about the terrible quality of this race and video. Video quality. But yeah, that's about all I got to say.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.